Mr. Karate. Oh, fucker. Is that even a proper kata in... Okay. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, I need to talk about how fucking much I adore the fucking boss of this game. Not the boss, the main baddie. Oh, God, I fucking adore it. Okay, so... Oh, God. Alright, so... don't know how versed whoever might be watching is with this game, but you've probably known about this, this game's main guy, right? The main baddie. I fucking adore him because he is, like, in my opinion, politically, this is gonna get a bit political maybe. I'm not trying to make it outright, but Nazis are kind of inherently political, especially nowadays. It is, to me, the perfect way to what's the word for it? God damn it. To characterize a Nazi, in my opinion. And I think, there's proof to, there's this evidence to prove this, but don't have it on me right now. Don't really need to get around to doing it. I fucking adore characterizing Nazis as mostly what they were, maybe not to such an extreme degree. The goofiest motherfuckers, the goofiest pseudoscience believers motherfuckers in history, which was kind of the case for Nazis. Well, what was a lot of time the case for Nazis. You can turn it up to 11. Like this game is doing, which I fucking adore, but there is I don't know how to even describe it. Okay, I guess I kind of have to get a bit political, so indulge me, please. There is a theory or a political theory, maybe, I don't know exactly how to call it, where calling Nazis, even modern day Nazis, but even back then, it's pretty, intrinsic to the human psyche, I believe. Calling Nazis dangerous or scary or, things that you might not have, that you might say about some kind of great evil or great power or great whatever, doesn't do much in the way of actually being good propaganda, I guess, against Nazis or fascists in general. I'll try and switch over to fascists because it's not just a Nazi issue. And I don't know who, this is not my own thought, I'm sure I've heard it somewhere, I just don't remember where. But there is a thought that says that you should hit Nazis when it comes to talking about them or representing them where it hurts, which is ridicule. And the more time passes, the more I believe that is 1,000,000% a way to go about it. In like media and stuff. You don't paint them as scary, spooky, evil dudes. You paint them as the goofiest motherfuckers in existence, and there's a lot of, history to draw on, when it comes to that. Because it seems to be a lot better at, I guess, annoying them, but also taking the air out of their, taking the air out of their smoke, I guess. I don't know the saying. I'm trying to come up with a saying here, and it's not working. But yeah, it is beautiful the way this game does it as well. Because the like every single fucking Nazi, every single Nazi with some actual lines in the game has that bit of goofiness about them, that, you know, they're all boobs in their own unique ways. Even the big guy, who's still dangerous and is still scary and whatever you may say, he's still an immense fucking boob. And, you know, this this thing that you just showed just puts it perfectly. That he is very fucking goofy. Like, you know, there's this bit at the beginning of the game. Not the beginning necessarily, but, you know, starting off the game, where he tries to use his, you know, his Nazi theory of mind on a, you know, and one of his subordinates, or I don't know if it's his subordinate or some kind, whatever, tries to break him in like insanely, in an insanely silly way, where he just makes monkey noises at him and just displays the most the most pattery looking you know, male theory of mind imaginable, where he just, again, does loud monkey noises at him. And, you know, as much as this wouldn't work in real life, they find a way to make it work, which is it works on a Nazi, because they believe in the same fucking dumb bullshit, so they can kind of be, you know, they can kind of brainwash each other into working, you know, into having these absurd fucking theories of how the mind works, and silly evolutionary psychology bullshit, pseudo evolutionary psychology bullshit work. And I fucking love it, because it's my favorite way of playing a game against Nazis at the end of the day, which is, you know, make them as goofy as humanly fucking possible. Don't paint them as scary. Don't paint them as a great evil. Paint them as incredibly dumb boobs who don't know what the fuck they're doing, which, you know, not far from reality. You know, I think they spent, I actually probably should look this up, because I don't remember exactly what it was, but they looked for like some old Viking skull that was magical in some way. I think that's literally what they, you know, one of the things they tried to do. Or of course, the obsession with Wunderwaffen, etc., etc. You know, I guess this is kind of the end of my reflection, but it is my favorite thing. Again, just having Nazis be dumb fucking idiots who just happen to have a lot of power, but they're not some kind of great army that's fucking... Because they weren't. In reality, they weren't. You talk about the fucking... the incredible German... the German panzers and the fucking tiger and whatever. And sure, yeah, they were good weapons on their own, but they were the ravings of a lunatic when it comes to actually fighting a war. Because you don't fight a war with super weapons that take... You know, like, I think every 6 tanks, I think, they incorporated a new modification, which makes it hell to work on them, and obviously not be good at being repaired in the field. And you know, it's just an example, I guess, of the inherent goofiness of the Nazi army and you know, the Nazi leadership back in the day. And I think that is it's a very unexplored, in my belief, bit of the you know, of Nazi ideology and how the Nazis, you know, of historical you know, all the historical shit you could focus on when it comes to making, you know, movies or depictions of Nazis in media. And I love that this game goes that way, because it is fucking hilarious. So yeah, anyway, having said my little spiel, let me go back to the game and try not to lose my fucking mind while fighting this guy, because it is